Hey, it's
Hey, so
and this literally final. Can you believe today's happening?
no, I really honestly but a lot of about our what got to
For a long, long time. Since 2001, people have been craving this. It didn't seem like it would happen, but it's finally here. Wrestling history is going to be made today in Jacksonville, Florida, and what a fitting place for it to happen, right?
it sure is because the Khan family is the ownership group of All Elite. Khan, owner of the Jacksonville Jaguars, owner of League. Tony Khan appointing his son as the president of All Elite. And see, and you talk about a company that's for the fans, right? And that's what this really is. It's a company for the fans. Tony Khan is a wrestling fan. Is a young man whose father took him to ECW Arena back in the day in the 1990s to get there. He's someone who actually snuck a TV into an orientation at the University of Illinois so he could watch wrestling. Orientation was going on. He has such a passion for professional wrestling and he listens to the fans, and that's one of the real reasons I am so excited about All Elite.
Because this is a promotion that's being built by the fans for the fans. That's what's giving me so much hope, guys. Tony Khan is one of us. He's a wrestling fan, and he's wanted this day to happen for a long time and decided, you know what, let's go all in. And speaking of all, that defied all the expectations, man. Nobody thought it could happen. I'll never forget that tweet. Dave Meltzer didn't think it could happen. The experts didn't think it could happen. And Cody bet on himself. He and the Young Bucks went all in and made history this past year. People didn't think they could sell 10,000 seats. They sold 11,000 seats, and they did it in under 30 minutes. Unbelievable.
They could have sold out Soldier Field, to be quite honest with you, in my opinion, and had overflow. You know, that's at maybe the Old Horizon Pavilion or whatever it was. They could have booked that as well. As for the overflow, so many people were interested in it. But you mentioned All In. What's up with Double or Nothing? If you watch Being the Elite, you saw the guys outside the Tokyo Dome. Midnight comes, Happy New Year, right? All the timers go off. Then it's Hangman Page with a curious look. Shows the guys his phone. It says Double or Nothing. What is Double or Nothing?
Does that mean a bigger arena? Does that mean a second event? We're going to have all those answers tonight. But there are more questions coming in tonight than answers. You know, this is the first time in a long time that we've seen all the rumor and innuendo. Where's this guy going? Where's that guy going? We haven't felt like this since the 90s. It's great to be a wrestling fan again.
It really is. And listen, Conrad and I have access backstage. You know, we're preparing for this show. We haven't seen all too many people. You know, a lot of things are under wraps right now as far as who might be showing up at All Elite, if anybody. We don't really know. I don't want to put words in anyone's mouth tonight about what we could be expecting here at this event here at TIAA Bank Field, the home of the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Here's what I'm expecting. Wrestling history is going to be made today. If you're a lapsed fan, if you know a lapsed fan, then you should by all means tell them to watch this stream right now. Wrestling history is about to be made. The internet's going to melt shortly.
Yes.
And you need to stay tuned to these channels. If you're on Twitter, you can get all the news and info on everything happening with All Elite at AE Wrestling. That's at AE Wrestling. On Facebook, that's easy. / Young Bucks is where you can go. Of course, you know about Being the Elite. It's what this entire thing was built on. By the fans, for the fans. Who knows what the fans want more than the Young Bucks and Cody? Who would have thought that a YouTube series, not a corporate creation, but by the boys, and man, they gave us exactly what we wanted it all in, and they're going to do it again today.
Organic.
Yeah.
171,000 followers strong and growing every single day. More and more people tuning in to Being the Elite, and of course, on Being the Elite, we've gotten teased. You know, it just every time you watch an episode, it leaves you wanting more. And obviously this week's episode, we saw the breakup. We know some guys are going to be all in, we know, so to speak. Some guys are going to be part of All Elite Wrestling. Others may not be, or are they?
Well, we'll find out today. You know, there was a ticking phone at the end of the episode. What does it mean? Well, we find out today. What I do know for sure, the #1 selling item over at Pro Wrestling Tees, All Elite Wrestling merchandise, the brand new t-shirt from All Elite Wrestling. You can pick it up right now at Pro Wrestling Tees. It's the #1 item. I saw Ryan Barkin doing a little flare strut backstage beforehand. He's pretty excited about that.
Gold-plated Rolls Royce. Now he has a driver. Unbelievable. And the amazing part is people are buying these shirts, this product, there hasn't been a single match.
Right.
There hasn't been a single card announced. We just know some of the guys who are involved, and not everyone. And yet it is the #1 selling product at Pro Wrestling Tees, the preeminent wrestling merchandise company in the world. What does that tell you about the anticipation building for this event?
What it tells me is the fans know they're going to get what they want, and they're going to get it today. And how great is it that it's happening right here in Florida? Once upon a time, there was a man named Dusty Rhodes who cut his teeth here and became a superstar right here in Florida, and he led the revolution in professional wrestling. And today, his son takes the helm in that same revolution today in Jacksonville, Florida. How fitting is it that we're doing it in Florida?
You know that Dusty is looking down with a $1 million smile, if you will. Going to be looking so excited, so happy for his son, Cody, the Executive Vice President of All Elite Wrestling, and of course, a tremendous eye himself, and a guy who bet on himself.
Yeah.
Let's not forget that. You know, hit the free agent market saying, I can do better than what I have been doing. He has done exactly that. Does he go double or nothing? We're going to find out soon.
We absolutely are. And who's going to join him? The rumor and innuendo swirling today is there's been some new contracts signed. Will they be here today? A lot of those questions are going to be answered. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button right here. Make sure to tell your friends to go to beingtheelite.com. Don't forget to subscribe to the YouTube channel. And of course, you need to make sure you're following on Twitter at AE Wrestling. Tell a friend. Wrestling history is going to be made today. You've seen those old press conferences from the 80s and 90s that shaped wrestling history. We're at one right now. The biggest thing that's going to happen in wrestling this year is happening on the 8th of January. It's unbelievable.
It's just the beginning. That's the great part about it. But it's a historic day here in Jacksonville. Beautiful skies, beautiful environment, incredible crowd. People have been lining up here since 11 a.m. in the parking lot, wanting to be a part of this event, wanting to be all in on this event, All Elite Wrestling.
Well, it's time to go double or nothing. It's time to get back to the rally, man. I can't believe it's really here. All Elite Wrestling. It's a brand new day for professional wrestling fans, and we're glad to be here.